Hi everyone, this is Andrea with the Hippie Art Studio. Today we're going to be doing some more traditional shaker pockets into different shapes. For this you're going to need whatever your shape is. It can be punched if you have big punches. This is obviously not a big enough punch to do one. But if you have like the really big punches, you could do that. You can use your Cameo or your die cutting machine to punch two of the same shape. As long as you've got some kind of opening and then your shape. I'm going to be trimming this out here and leaving quite a bit of space around it, and that's how I'm going to do mine. And then I've got some black paper here that I can use to kind of form my pieces together and have a background to it. Otherwise, you can use a page protector instead of paper. It just makes it a little bit easier. So you would do that so that you have a see-through piece and just use the page protector. But we're going to get into that. So anyway, you're going to need your shape, some cardstock, a page protector, and then you're also going to need foam mounting tape or foam tape. This is pretty thick stuff. I'm probably going to end up cutting it in half. It is 1 inch wide. So that's what we're going to need to get started, so go grab that along with whatever you're going to put into your shaker. Okay, so what we're going to need is your cutout. We're going to start with just a really basic one, so a black piece of cardstock or piece of cardstock, whatever color that goes with your kit or supplies you're using. You want it to be about the same size as your open window is going to be. I actually cut mine wrong and it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, but that should be okay. And then you'll also need your page protector. So the way you're going to assemble it is going to be pretty much like this. The page protector gives you the screen so that everything doesn't fall out through the hole. And then the paper gives you the backing so that everything doesn't fall out that way, plus you can attach it to your project however you're going to be doing that. Your foam tape is going to create your edges so that your goodies don't come out. So let's get started. I'm just going to cut my page protector here. You could use vellum, you could use a whole bunch of different things to do this. I'm just going to cut it though. Maybe with my scissors. So I can get an approximate size going on here. Okay, so that'll be good. I just cut it too long. Just need to trim here. Alright, now we're going to start laying our foam tape on here. So I can use a big honkin' piece down there, can't I? No, I still can't. So, alright, let's cut it to size. So I need it that big. You want it to be as close to your opening as possible. I'm not going to worry about the shape. If you really wanted to, you could do your circular shape or whatever your shape is, but I don't care if some things are in here. That's not gonna bother me. You do want to check occasionally to make sure you're not sticking out in any spots. Okay, this one still needs trimmed. You want to make sure that it's butting right up against your other pieces of tape, otherwise you create an opening that your goodies can come out of. And we don't want that. So if you do what I do and you've got a gap, you can just cut another chunk and kind of finagle it till it gets in there. Again, make sure you can't see it, which you can, so I'm just going to trim that chunk off. Okay. Now I can put this last piece on here. Alright, so you're going to peel off your backing. Now, depending on what items you're going to put in here, it depends how thick you need it to be. If you're going to put really chunky stuff like, yeah, even these snowflakes, if you were going to include those in there, you would want to do another layer of foam tape until your item actually fits. So that's something you want to check before deciding what you're going to put in here. Now you're just going to layer your piece of page protector on top of your adhesive. Making sure you're nice and smooth, no bubbles. You don't want bubbles. Keep getting bubbles. Okay. That's good. Now we're going to tape that on there. So there's that part. So I'm going to layer another set of the foam adhesive on top of my page protector, and then I'm going to stick my black piece down. If you weren't going to do the 2 layers, then you're going to want to have your cutout, then your page protector, and then your foam tape. And then you could just glue the cardstock on. again, as you're applying the second set, you want to make sure all your foam tape is going to touch. You have no gaps. All that fun stuff from before. Checking occasionally to make sure you can't see your edges of your foam tape. Okay. So I'm going to peel off all the tape other than this bottom piece. All right. And I'm just going to lay a piece of cardstock down, trying to get it as even as possible here. Okay, I'm off a bit. So that's good enough. So there it is. Okay. And then we can use this little unsealed part to put our stuff into. Okay, so I'm not really sure what all I want in here, so let's just go with some gold sequins. Whoa, gold sequins everywhere. I really don't want that many gold sequins. And then let's put the Season's Greetings and Mary in there. And then call that good enough. So we're going to peel the tape off of here. Trying to get those words off of each other. This is not working. There we go. Alright. Much better. So there you go. Happy little shaker pocket. Okay? Nice and easy.